Hey everybody, it's Psychic Hunter David. Well, it's Tuesday morning. Beautiful day again in Toronto. Thank God we're going to have a beautiful weekend. Unfortunately, there's a big antique show on Saturday at out of town, west of Toronto, but it's going to rain all night. So again, I feel so badly for those dealers. You guys out there that watch me that are also dealers or, whatever, pickers, you get your plastic, man. Like I would get a tent as fast as possible. They're not expensive on YouTube, or sorry, not on YouTube, sorry, on Facebook Marketplace. You can actually order a tent. I remember having one I actually ended up selling because I stopped doing it, but they're only like $140, $120. It's well worth it because people do not want to come with stuff soaking wet. When we went to the Cookstown show, there was a couple things I liked, but they were soaking wet, and I'm just not going to buy them. And I just don't find that being responsible, especially as a dealer. But anyway, a previous dealer anyway. So what I was going to say is we're now moving into obviously this intense energy, because remember, we're in Gemini, and this energy in Gemini is where Uranus, Aquarius is. Now Aquarius is 3 parts Uranus, 1 part Saturn. Still Saturn was its traditional ruler, the same as Capricorn. So there's a seriousness to spontaneity. It also has to do with the fact too that lies are going to be uncovered. The thing that people have to be careful about during this energy is that you will trip over your lies. I just made a comment about somebody with perjury. You do not go on a stand in the country of Canada and lie, legitimately lie. Perjury is a jail sentence if found out and caught. And the only way someone's going to catch you is by proof. And that's where people start to become terrified and worried because they know that they put their foot in their mouth and swallowed. Sorry guys, I don't lie. So, if you lie, you're going to be in trouble. But anyway, do yourself a favor. Don't get caught up in any of that. Have truth and integrity. Step forward this year because this is an intense time in the world and in our lives. It's less paranoia about the orange man from south of the border than getting your own life in order and work on your own life. Make your life the best it can be and stop, overriding somebody else's experience. Work on self. But as I said, we're moving now into this intense Gemini energy. We will hit that new moon in Gemini on the 14th. It will crest then. And that's going to start to really activate all the energy that I'm speaking about. There will be shocks, there will be surprises, there will be turns and curves in the road. Again, do not exaggerate stories. This energy can cause someone to become gullible and actually quite foolish, because they're believing, if I do this, nothing will ever come of this. If I do that, nothing will ever come of it. Hate to tell you folks, but that's not the energy you're up against. You're also up against Saturn and Neptune in Aries. Saturn is the taskmaster. It is Capricorn. It is truth. It is law as well. So be careful, because all of that stuff's opposing opposing justice, which is Libra. So there's a lot going down. Anyway, I wish you guys all the best. You want to have a reading? I'm available today. I'm working all week. And just give me a ding or send me a text message, okay? And don't forget, when it's your first, it's full. When you book with me on the phone, it is required to send the e-transfer then. If you're American or in the world, it's $100 US. Just remember all this. Wish you guys all the best. Cheers.